In the heart of a community, at the end of the summer, on the eve of the school year, the mind of a child is at work, fighting fears, building self-confidence, getting a jump start on numbers.
Changing fractions into decimals. I'm not that good at fractions.
The anxieties are real. Many African American children have hit a wall when it comes to mathematics. But there is a place that believes young people can break through. If they work enough problems, they will be able to solve them.
-2 times +2. -4. And then -3. Okay, so what do you do?
Add 2x to both sides.
Table 2, what do you do?
I like to think about the structure of the math camp as being a Little Red Schoolhouse at 4 different levels. First Little Red Schoolhouse deals with pre-algebra 1. Then we have a bridge level focus. That includes probably a larger number of students, but not as many as in the beginning level. Then algebra itself. And the 4th Little Red Schoolhouse is always focused on geometry, which is the next course that students are usually expected to master in the math sequence.
The Olive Branch Community Church Math Camp is the brainchild of Elder Vivian Boyd, an educator with a vision. Her goal? Since 2008, for 10 days each summer, a community of volunteers inspires students to think, to reason, and to have a desire to learn.
Well, we want to get rid of this 12. So in some sense, you can lift this 12 and pull it over the equal sign.
We did that as well. And our unit is feet. Good job. 27 and 5/10 feet.
Why is it that to get into school of business, one of the prerequisites is calculus? Already, if you haven't had the algebra, you're never going to get to calculus. Okay, you see how the game is played? So that being the case, we decided we got to do something. So we got action. Okay, and right away we decided, okay, we're going to set up this camp, we're going to make it happen.
So for us to have a math camp here, it's just sheer excitement to see on the ground levels, especially in elementary school.
B, geometry. 36 what? Feet. 36 feet.
We can't really depend on the public school to do it all. We as a community must pitch in and help our children. That's the bottom line.
I'd say that math camp is very fun and you learn new things that you usually don't learn in school.
We learned about constructing circles. We learned about surface area. We learned about types of angles. It encourages participation in math class, and it helps kids become excited about math and do better in their classes.
The goal is for every child to have a sense of pride about what's possible.
I volunteer because the notion of noblesse oblige is something that runs in my family. If you've been given a lot, and I feel tremendously blessed, and we owe it back to the community. So when the camp came along, here was a chance for me to reach out to the community with something I know, and hopefully I can excite some of the young people out there to say, hey, I can do this, I can own this and move forward. And when that happens for me, that's nothing but gratifying.
For our students, we say thank you for being a part of this program. And I want each of you to look to your right and to your left. That person that's sitting to your right and your left, and even behind you, will be a person who will make a great contribution to this to the world society. And as if you've been here today, you can say, well, I was in a math class, and these are my friends. One day you may read about that person, and you may hear about them, you may see them on television, but whatever it is, they have been here because the boards, the Olive Branch Community Church, your teachers, your parents, They have brought you here to be a part of this. And because they have made you a part of this program, you have a step up.
The math camp is a manifestation of our church's basic philosophy, which has to do with evangelism. It has to do with making a difference in the lives of the members of our community. And in this regard, we're concerned with what are the needs of the community. We're very fortunate to have many resources within our church that can be orchestrated to carry out a math camp for the children in the community. We know that mathematics is a mandatory academic course for students as they progress from elementary school to high school on to college. And in fact, it is the course that has to be mastered at the college level in order to graduate. We have available just a dearth of members of our church who have skills in this area. My job has been orchestrating that skill and bringing it to the children who need them.
Math camp helped me understand how to do new things that I'll need later in life. It was fun.
I'm really excited to come back to math camp next year.
So I'm expecting each of you, when you go back to school, to be like Daniel and to be like Jesus, to be in that temple square, challenging those teachers with the knowledge that you have. They won't challenge you. You will challenge them because you have been in the OBCC math camp. You have been a math scholar.